At least parts of my story, but I've wanted to do orthopedics since medical school, and I didn't match originally. Um, for better or worse, I was too stubborn to consider another specialty. And there's some irony in the fact that this year is also my 10-year med school reunion. Dr. Brick, you offered me a position as a house officer, and I told my wife that I would give this 2 years and then move on or consider moving on to another specialty. Um, Now I know upon hearing this, Dr. Brick's probably thinking, damn it, we could have had him for another year. But I think and hope it's not too late for that. I was very lucky and I got the resident spot after 1 year. I still distinctly remember the day Dr. Brick called me. I was at home and I was post-call. And it was a couple weeks after interviews. He called me and asked me if I was at the hospital. I told him I was post-call, but I could come back if he needed me. And he said he would call me back. I immediately called Kelly and I said, I think Dr. Brick's about to offer me the residency spot. And then shortly after he called me back and offered me a residency spot. And I'm eternally grateful for the opportunity you've given me. I may be standing up here as the graduate, but I have almost every person in this room to thank for me being here. Both my parents are here tonight. I don't think I fully realized how much work it takes to be a parent until I had kids of my own, who thankfully are not here tonight. To understand the sacrifices that you guys made every step of the way to help me succeed, I truly wouldn't be here without y'all, and there aren't enough words to thank you. My stepdad Nick is here. He got my mom here from Nashville. They drove in, which is, as you guys can imagine, a long drive, and I'm grateful for that. My best friend Rebecca, she's here also. I've known Rebecca since 6th grade when I was this nerdy, awkward kid with a bowl cut. Rebecca spent most of high school kind of acting like my big sister, trying to keep me from making stupid decisions. And she's the definition of a lifelong friend. I'm lucky to have her in my life. I met my wife, Kelly, as the handsome man that stands before you today. Kelly moved with me from small town Ohio to New York after we were dating for just a very short period. Since that time, we've gotten married. We've had 2 beautiful boys. Kelly, you sacrificed so much to help me be focused on my residency and be a better resident. God's blessed me beyond what I deserve by having you in my life. I'll try to go a little quicker now. I want to thank the PAs, the house officers, the administrative staff. You guys work hard to keep the service running smoothly. Y'all are truly the lifeblood of the orthopedic team. Gloria, you keep the program alive and help me keep my sanity in a lot of ways. Dr. Bach-Winnick, I've learned a lot from your lectures over the years and your clinical experience. It's been a pleasure to learn from you. Dr. Cerabona, I remember interviewing with you when you told me that you were going to put my name forward as a resident. And I appreciate that you always seem to drop sage-like knowledge at sometimes random times, but it always sticks with me. Dr. Marola, I appreciate you letting me double scrub on your cases and your patience and letting me do the exposures with Dr. Cerabona when I knew you could do it in 1/10 the time. Dr. Tripathi, I was fortunate to scrub with you a lot when you first started post-fellowship. I learned a lot from you on how to gain confidence and efficiency in that transition, and I hope to even slightly mimic how rapidly you developed your skills. Dr. Friedman, even though sports is probably the furthest field from ortho-oncology, I learned a lot from you, in particular about running, efficient practice in OR. You've always provided extremely valuable insights at Fracture Conference and other times, and really have taken our education to the next level. Dr. Vigorita, You have the amazing ability to present a lot of information quickly in a way that sticks. It's been a pleasure to hear your lectures and have the opportunity to work with you on research projects. Dr. Sands, I'll admit that I was a bit scared of you for my first year of residency. You set a high bar that was a little bit intimidating for me, and I was often scared of falling short. I remember, spending 30 minutes just trying to prepare to present a consult to you. But I think that, every step of the way, that all those aspects have made me a better resident in many ways. And you have a knack for making just about every situation educational in a very diverse way. Dr. Denton, I introduced you to my dad earlier. You guys are both Alabama fans.
Roll Tide.
Despite that extreme character flaw, you've always been a great mentor and educator. I miss spending Tuesday and Thursday mornings with you. And I think if I missed anyone, I sincerely apologize. I really tried to cover everything, but it's been a pleasure to be here, and I hope to go out and make the program proud. I didn't talk about the residents. I will give you guys thanks at a more appropriate venue, like Jeremy's. So that's it. Thank you guys for all coming, and I really appreciate it.